What's up, everybody? When I think of September, I think of smallmouth fishing. And that's what we're doing today. We're at a little hidden gem here for smallmouth fishing. Lots of 14, 15-inch fish and a decent number of fish that get up in the 17-inch, maybe up to 18-inch range. So pretty good numbers. It's a catch and release fishery. That's really helped the overall population. I got a whopper plopper tied on. It's early in the morning. We're gonna try that for a while. I'm just gonna hit some rock riffles, anything that looks fishy, try and find some brush, whatever. We also might throw some crankbaits, swim baits. I got some jigs, I got some chatterbaits, I got some other things that should work for smallmouth. I'm gonna try and get them on top and then we'll work from there. There's nobody around here. We're just out in the middle of nowhere and we've got this smallmouth river all to ourselves. So let's see if we can get some smallmouth. Let's do it. I'm not gonna be too stubborn with the top water. If we're not getting lit up, I'll probably switch off. I honestly thought this river would be lower than it is. And let me tell you right now, it's like low to mid 50s maybe. I got a lot of layers on top, but man, it is pretty cold. That's where I'm heading right there. There's a little rock riffle up there. There's a rock right there. Always throw by submerged rocks when you're fishing for smallmouth. Can't believe I haven't even had a take on this yet. Kind of tells me that top water might not be the deal. I don't want to give up on it just yet, but oh, there was one just hit right there. Oh, there's one. Little one hitting it. He got it. That guy hit it like 4 times. This is not the size we're shooting for, but technically we are on the board. There we go. Little one. Oh, I got one. Got one. Finally, it took a long time, but I got one. Got him on the craw crankbait. And I hooked him weird. He's a cool looking one. He is a cool looking one. Look at that. Look at those camo patterns he's got on him. Nice. Been waiting for that. Cool. There you go, Bubba. All right, I was just about to give up hope and then hooked that guy. He came on the budget craw crankbait. Fished so much good water through here and haven't had a lot of luck, so it's nice to see that they do exist. There's one. There, we found one. It's not very big. Oh, he came off, crap. Dang it. He wasn't a very big fish, but still, that was on the chatterbait. Problem with the subsurface stuff is always get snagged in this stuff. There, we got it. While I'm over here, might as well throw some casts down this bank. There's one. There's one. This is not. Oh, that was a catfish. That was a catfish. I've doled my hook in so many rocks, but I'm pretty certain that was a channel cat. Huh. Weird. Channel cat on the chatterbait. We'll take him. I mean, shoot, we'll take him. Man, this is such a classic spot. My gosh. If I don't catch anything here, I really suck fishing. Such a classic spot. It's not a fish. Keep expecting it to be a fish, but there's one. I was gonna say, man. Ooh, that looks like a nice fish. Oh yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Come on, stay hooked, buddy. Oh, that's a nice fish. My gosh. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't have my scale. That's a huge smallmouth. Oh my gosh. That is a huge smallmouth. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. That is a huge smallmouth. Especially for here. My goodness. He is so thick. My goodness. Whew. Man, that's a nice fish. What a fish. That is what we came for. Yeah. That is what I came for, man. Day made. Right there. Whew. I'll have to get a measurement. I don't catch a ton of smallmouth, but so it's not saying too much, but that was a really, really big smallmouth. For this river, that's a huge smallmouth. I bet he was, I don't know, I think he was definitely north of 3 pounds. So, caught him on my cheap little crankbait there, $2 crankbait. It's been kind of a so-so day. It's a beautiful fishing spot, but I fished so many good areas and haven't really hooked up as much as I would have thought I would have. I wish I knew how many fish were sitting on, how many nice smallmouth are sitting. Oh, there's one. Got one. Gosh, it took forever. It's a small one. Just a little guy. It is the target species, though. There we go. That one doesn't have quite as much color as the other ones have had.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Backroads Angling. There's a boat ramp right there. And we didn't bring the typical boat. We got this guy. Anybody who was with me in the spring might remember this thing. It's not looking quite as good as it did back then, but I did just drive it like 20 miles, so it got a little raggedy in the wind. I built this plastic boat back in April or so. It floats, at least it used to, and it worked and everything. I always promised to get the skunk out of this boat by catching a fish out of it, but I never have. I took it out once, like 2 weeks after I made that original DIY video. I didn't get a single bite. I'm gonna start off with DIY lures, so we're gonna go all DIY on this one. Baits and boat. All right, I'm gonna launch and see if this thing still floats. Let's do it. So one problem I'm seeing is that after months of sitting in my garage and getting all dusty, plastic wrap doesn't stick to itself as much as it used to. And that's the good thing about plastic wrap. That's why it works for this. These layers stick to each other and it makes a watertight seal. Let's see if she still floats without me in it. All right, perfect little launch spot. All right, so I'm traveling very light in terms of tackle. I've got a couple of top waters and I have one swim jig. My friend told me these catch them on a swim jig, so we'll use that if we have to. Just taking so long to get started this morning. Sit on that. This is the hard part. By far the hardest part. All right, cannot get in the thing. All right, so we're in. We're in. Okay, I'm gonna put my, gotta figure out how to get set up here first. Okay. All right, we're off and we're fishing. I think we're still watertight after all this time. All right, hope they're willing to hit a topwater. Let's get the skunk out of this boat. Oh, there's one. Oh, we got one. We got one. Yeah, we got one. All right, let's see if we can land this guy. Get the skunk out of the boat. Oh, stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh boy. Hit it as soon as it hit the water. Oh, he doesn't feel too bad either. He's got it down. I don't think he's getting away. I don't want to jinx it, but he's got it down. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Come on. Ah, come on, man. My net job is poor. Poor net job here. There. Yes. Ah, we got it, folks. We got it, and it's a nice one. We went all DIY on this one. Look at how he's got that popper down. He's got it way down, and it's gonna, whew, that's a nice fish. He got it pretty deep. I do have some pliers here. Give him some rescue. Look at how he got that bait down. There we go, folks. Nice, like 16-incher. Man, it came out, it came out, it came out. Nice. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. Skunk out of the boat. That's a nice first fish, too. Man. That was cool. Smoked that homemade popper. All right. This looks like a place where there could be another one. Getting that first fish was easy. Getting the second one, not so much. Just don't feel like the topwater bite is really on fire here. My friend was telling me that the swim jig is the way to go. So of course I went with topwater, but let's take a water check. We watertight in here? It looks like it. You can see the water level right there. It's almost a see-through kayak. How about back behind? Can't see it. Can you guys see? Are we waterproof? I think we are. I think we're still waterproof. It's kind of inconvenient that I can't put stuff inside the boat, but there's a kind of a nice working space up here. I can kind of lay all my stuff here, as long as I don't drop my rod in. My net floats, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not dropping it in the water, but my rod, I have to be a little bit more careful of that, but looks pretty good back in here. There's gotta be some bass back in here, doesn't there? Some active ones. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me. I really wish I could have caught a few more there for you. Like I said before, we got the skunk out of the boat, that was the main goal. Last time I was here, the topwater bite was okay, so I thought maybe I could catch some more on topwater. But besides that first one, we really didn't have much success. I fished it for about an hour and a half. My legs are getting a little bit tired. You know, it's not the most comfortable ride I've ever had, but as long as you adjust yourself every now and then, it's not too bad. It's really stable. I mean, I feel like it would be really hard for me to tip it even if I wanted to. I don't want to jinx myself, but we are still watertight. Nothing's leaking. So I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead and head back home, and I'll be back at you very soon with some more back roads angling action. I really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.